Welcome to another letter to Louie with Abbey, Algiers. Welcome back, Abbey.
Thanks, Sally.
You chose a really great letter, again, that your dad wrote to Louie Fry. And this one deals with insomnia and finishes off with golf.
Right.
So let's go ahead and read that.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Insomnia. Dear Louie, during the past 2 weeks, I've had a period of absence of good, productive thoughts, a time of almost lack of thinking, a time of difficulty in coming to conclusions, of making judgments, of proceeding in writing, but a time of some accomplishment. My garden, small as it is growing, and I have a ritual. 1 gallon of water for 6 tomato plants each day, a wait rain for the lettuce, peas, beans, and spinach, and so far that plan works. Also, I got sick and tired of waiting for a mason to repair a few blocks in the basement, so I bought some premix and slopped concrete on the block in the fallout shelter, which is now a storm shelter in our basement. I intend to repair a stone wall in front of our house. It's a 30-year-old wall of veneer Carolina stone. It's begun to separate veneer sections from the gravel, and I'm going to work on that tomorrow, but I'm not all that sure of the outcome. But to get back to the original thought of this letter, I've been planning on a TV program, a local talk show presentation. This one would be on insomnia in our audience. I have done many shows over the past 5 or 6 years, and truthfully, I'm running out of topics to develop and present. I've spoken on medical topics, many social issues, current infectious diseases, trauma, carbon monoxide intoxication, alcoholism and driving, seatbelts, and now I'm at a loss for future topics. I believe my brain is in a shutdown mode and must be stimulated somehow, some way, or atrophy will increase at an intolerable rate. For many years, I've been able to regenerate on the golf course, but this year, after a carpal tunnel surgical procedure, I suffer from a post-inflammation of the near base of my 5th finger. It's tender and inhibits my stricter follow-through, thereby relegating my game to the ash bucket of recall and memory. I can't recall any good shots, even in the confines of my easy chair watching the Brewers. But back to the initial thought. I find that as I've aged, many thoughts occur daily, scattered in nature and not in-depth in content. Whereas in the past, one would recognize a task or problem, the ideas would flow in a consistent manner. Judgments would be made, and accomplishments would be thought out and accomplished. Now, consistent thoughts are difficult to generate. Logical arguments cannot be counted on, and conclusions are not assured. There is a hiatus between questions and logical conclusions, a vacuum of progress of thought processes. Somehow, it seems a lazy brain is functioning much less, but I have an idea it is more than a lazy brain. I admit the process seems to be a cognitive deficiency syndrome in which the neurons fail to initiate and transmit excitable currents from one synapse to the next. There are pathways to nowhere, and there are processes that lack direction and fluidity of function, and that concerns me. Add to this process a body that responds poorly, a back that aches, even when sitting, legs that function slowly, and stumbles that occur easily and are worrisome. And one comes to the conclusion that the obit column might not be too far off. This begs the question of what should be done. In my experience of 50 years of active practice and now 10 years of active observation, I've been unable to come to a better directive than the direction my aging father gave me years ago when he said, "There is only one way to age, and that is day by day. But damn it, do something. Accomplish some task each day, and enjoy the work." And I believe he was right. Daily tasks should be addressed in the capability of the day, not in the memories of youth. Each day is a series of youthful activities. each minute is an aging experience, and the next activity is more youthful than the last. So, instead of aging with each passing minute, we are privileged to have subsequent youthful experiences. I'm going to listen to the thoughts of John, my father, and damn it, do it. Anytime you want to can these letters, the freedom is just a keystroke away, Louie. But I do appreciate an audience. Yours, Jim.
Again, for our viewers that are younger, you might not be thinking about any type of reflection in the aging process, but I urge you to look to your elders and whether or not you have your parents around or not. But if you look at other people that are progressing in age and watching them and what they're doing. So great valid points for anybody going through that. And there's a sense of depression too when you start to lose a lot of abilities of what you used to do, and that could just be within a year.
Right, a frustration, and that can lead to depression and just not wanting to do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
And so bringing in the game of golf and how he's always had just the reprieve there, if you will, to enjoy the game and take it for what it is pretty incredible.
Right, and I remember that when he had that surgery and he couldn't golf that summer, and it was just, frustrating to see everybody golfing and just want to get out there and want to do things.
Yeah.
But he found other things to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And tomorrow they're going to be having the Algiers Gold Bug Golf Outing fundraiser for the Medical Center Foundation.
Correct. Yes, it'll raise money for transportation to and from medical appointments for those in Washington County. So it's a great event. This is the 34th year.
Great.
So it'll be a great day.
And a nice memory for your father and your family.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in and sharing that.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And to our viewers, as always, thank you for watching.